If you got up last night and walked to your bathroom in the dark, you did the most dangerous thing you will do all week. More than 1 in 4 adults over 65 falls every year. That is 14 million people, 1 in 4. In 2021, those falls put 3 million of them through an emergency room, and 38,000 of them died, according to figures the National Council on Aging publishes from CDC data. And you already know the list. Clear the rugs, hold the rail, take vitamin D. But in December 2024, the federal panel that grades preventive medicine in America looked at vitamin D for exactly this purpose and gave it a D. That's not a shrug. D is the grade they use when the evidence says, do not do this. So here are 8 things that survive being checked, counting down. Number 3 is the one that got downgraded. And number 1 has to feel hard, or it does nothing. Subscribe if this is your kind of thing, and let's count them down. Number 8. Get your hearing tested. The ear you hear with is bolted to the organ you balance with, and a quiet room is a room with fewer cues in it. In 2012, researchers working from national survey data found that every 10 decibels of hearing loss came with a 1.6-fold increase in the odds of falling. Then a later team checked the health and retirement study to see whether hearing aids removed that risk. They did not. So this is not a gadget you buy. It is a test you book, and a conversation about what your ears are doing to your feet. Number 7. Put shoes on inside your own house, not slippers with no back. Shoes. Researchers followed 1,371 people over 65 for 2 years and logged 327 falls, most of them in or near the home. Athletic and canvas shoes came out with the lowest risk of any style, and everything else ran about 30% higher. Stocking feet, which is very likely what you have on right now, give almost no grip. The cheapest thing on this whole list is a pair of trainers that live by the back door and never go outside. Number 6. Book the eye appointment you keep moving. Not for the reading glasses, for the cataract. A review published in 2023 puts it plainly. Fall risk drops by about 1/3 after cataract extraction, compared with the period before surgery. But the detail nobody mentions is which eye. When the trial was run again on the second eye, the fall rate came down 32% and did not reach statistical significance. The first operation is the one carrying the weight. If you have been told a cataract can wait, that is a sentence worth asking a second question about. Number 5. Ask for a medication review and ask about the getting up. Every drug on your list has a line in its file about dizziness, and nobody reads it out loud to you. The blood pressure tablet doing its job perfectly all day is also why the hallway tilts for a second when you stand up at 2 in the morning. In June 2024, the same panel that graded vitamin D looked at the programs built around a medication review and gave them a C. That's not a fail. A C means offer this to the right people rather than everybody, and nobody finds out whether you are one of them unless you ask. Stand in your own hallway for a second, not the one in a brochure, yours. The light switch is at the far end. The charger cable crosses the floor by the skirting board, and there is a mat outside the bathroom door with one corner curling since about 2019. You have walked that hallway 10,000 times, which is exactly why you have stopped looking at it. The floor you know best is the floor you no longer see. If this is useful so far, like this video, it takes a second, and it puts this in front of somebody else's father. Number 4. Take the hazards out of the room you already trip in. A review of the trials found home hazard programs cut the rate of falls by 26%. Now read the second number. In people picked out because they were already at higher risk, the reduction was 38%. So the cables and the mats and the dark stairs are not a general precaution for everyone over 50. They are a targeted repair, and the target is you, once you have had one wobble. If you have already caught yourself on a doorframe this year, that room is not a decorating problem. That room is the room. Number 3, the one that got downgraded, vitamin D. On the 17th of December, 2024, The United States Preventive Services Task Force published its recommendation, and the wording is not soft. It recommends against supplementation with vitamin D for the prevention of falls in community-dwelling postmenopausal women and men age 60 or older. Grade D. And the supplement shelf in every pharmacy in the country still sells it with a balance claim on the box, because a grade published by a federal panel does not reach out and move anything off a shelf. Read the exceptions, though. That grade does not cover you if you have osteoporosis, a diagnosed deficiency, if you live in residential care, or if you take it for something else. Ask the person who prescribes for you which of those you are. Number 2. Build the strength you use to stand up. Not a gym, a chair. Sit down, stand up, sit down again, without pushing off with your hands, and count how many you get before your legs start arguing. That movement is what your whole day is made of, and it is the first thing to go quietly. The Cochrane review found programs mixing balance work with resistance work cut the rate of falls by 34%, the biggest number in this video. Most guidelines land on 2 sessions a week. Your legs do not need to be impressive. They need to get you off a low sofa at 11 at night without a run-up. And number 1, balance training that has to feel hard, or it does nothing. It has the strongest evidence behind it, and almost everybody does it badly. The 2019 Cochrane review measured balance and functional exercise, cutting the rate of falls by 24% and Tai Chi by 19%. And in June 2024, the federal panel gave exercise a B, the highest grade anything in this field has. But there is a condition buried underneath all of it. Balance only improves while it is being threatened. Standing on 2 feet on a carpet is not training, it is standing. Standing on 1 foot beside the kitchen counter with a hand hovering an inch away and not holding until your ankle starts working like something with an opinion is 10 seconds, then 20, then with your eyes shut, and only ever next to something solid. If you are 50, this is the cheapest insurance you will ever buy. If you are 65, it works exactly as well. If you are 80, you start at the counter and you hold on, and you still get the 24%. So that is the 8. The hearing test, shoes indoors, and the cataract appointment you keep moving. The medication review, the room you already trip in, the supplement that got downgraded, the chair, and the counter. Take any of it to the person who actually treats you before you change a thing. None of that is about living longer. It's about the few seconds between deciding to stand up and being upright. And whether you spend the next 10 years choosing where you go or having it chosen for you. Now tell me something. Which room in your house is the one where you have already caught yourself? What time of day was it? And what did you have on your feet? Put all 3 in the comments, because I read them and the next video comes out of them. Like this video, subscribe. And that hallway floor is one you have walked 10,000 times. It will still be there tonight.